What's going on, guys? It's Drew at Profit Monsters with Asher, and today we are going to be doing a wholesale unboxing video. So my last video, I sold a wholesale box to Infamous Stacker. If you guys watched that video, if you haven't, make sure you go check that out. It's the most recent video on my channel. And this was actually an Instagram deal where somebody reached out to me and told me that they were getting out of the shoe game, and they had 53 pairs of shoes that they wanted to get rid of. And so they hit me up. They saw me from my video with Rally Roots where I bought all those shoes from Ryan. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you go check it out. I bought over 700 pairs of shoes from Ryan Roots. And so he hit me up and said he's got 53 pairs of shoes he wants to sell. For the most part, they looked decent, so I said, let's do it. And now we're going to open them and see what's inside. Hopefully, we can make some profit. Alright, so from first glance, you can kind of see that they're just thrown in here. They're not even like rubber banded together by match or anything like that. So, I mean, I don't know. I just would normally like take better care of these and stack them a little nicer than just throw them all in the box if this was me. When I sold my wholesale shoe boxes, there was obviously a pattern to them and they were easier, nicer stacked, I guess you could say. Maybe that's just me being picky though. But alright, let's get into this. First up, we got these New Balance 575 walking shoes. They're in pretty good condition, no damage. They're very clean for white shoes. I don't recall the value of these ones specifically, but I mean, they look like they've pretty much hardly been worn. So I think my average buy cost on these was $7.50 a pair, which is cheaper than what I find them for at my local Goodwill. So honestly, for the condition being clean, I'm good with that.
Another New Balance shoes.
Alright, we got another pair of New Balance here. These are 515s. Another model that I'm not super familiar with, just like walking shoes or whatever. No major damage. They look pretty clean. So yeah, I'm good with those. Alright, we got some, ooh, these are good. These are Salvatore Ferragamos. 9.5D, so a really good size. Salvatore Ferragamo is a major bolo. If you guys aren't familiar with them, this brand and Allen Edmonds are very good shoes to resell for dress shoes. They're like the only two pairs of dress shoes that I will pick up. I very rarely find them, but these are in really good shape for the most part. So this is a great pickup. It's possible that this model could be worth over $100. Alright, so I'll pop up a screenshot of some of the solds here that I'm looking at for the Ferragamos, but we're looking at probably anywhere from $50 to $80, maybe even more. There's one pair that sold for $104 on an auction, so you never know. Alright, looks like we got a pair of Coach shoes. They say Coach on the bottom. I don't know if that's going to focus or not. They're not in the greatest condition for being designer shoes. There's a little bit of wear on the back, and there's creases on the toe boxes. I'm not familiar with designer stuff, so, you know, this condition there's some scuffs on the toe box as well. So I'll have to do a little bit of research on these. I don't know anything about them. It says Crystal G1 or something like that. So these could be worth something. They may not be worth anything. I feel like designer shoes, they have to be like in flawless condition. I don't feel like I would pay $300 for Coach brand if they had scuffs and stuff on them. But Coach, the brand is promising.
Or different. Yep, these match.
Yep. Alright, we got some Huaraches, the high top Huaraches. I've sold shoes like this before. I feel like it's probably a $40 to $50 shoe. Very clean on the bottom. Excellent condition. This is a really good pair. So yeah. Alright, I think we got a pair of Doc Martens here, which is nice. I love selling Doc Martens. These ones say made in England on them, which is great. And the tag is a little faded. It looks like there's some Dr. Scholl's insoles. They possibly need to be polished. Some pretty bad heel drag though on the bottom there. These have been well worn. But I mean, Doc Martens are Doc Martens, so they will definitely sell. Just probably for lower than what they could sell for. I would probably price these somewhere around like maybe $40, $50.
One long one. That's
okay.
A long thing. Is this the same one?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, we got a pair of Gucci men's loafers here, but these things are destroyed. These are just gonna go straight in the trash pretty much. I mean, the insides are just wrecked on both shoes. They're completely falling apart. I'm really surprised about that. So these Gucci shoes are just wrecked all over. They are completely useless. Nobody's gonna buy these. And yeah, pretty disappointed in those. So first throwaway pair there. All right, looks like we got a pair of Nike hiking boots. I've sold these before. This is a good colorway, gray and purple. And yeah, these have really good tread on the bottom there. In very good condition. These look great. Very happy with these ones. This is probably a $50 plus sale, maybe even more. All right, looks like we got another pair of the high top Huaraches. This is the silver colorway in a 7.5. Really nice. So really happy with these. These look great. Super clean. Can't complain about those. All right, we got a pair of Fila's. These are like the Burlington special. I probably would not have picked these up at the thrift store even if they were $7.50. But I mean, considering there's Doc Martens, there's Ferragamos in here, I knew that there was going to be some stuff like this in there, which would be like lower tier stuff. So I'm okay with this. They're in good condition. No major damage or anything. Very minor wear on them. Still probably a $20 sale. All right, I have no idea what these are. They are Vivo Barefoots. I've never heard of this brand. I'm not familiar with it. Let me know in the comment section if you've ever heard of this brand, Vivo Barefoot. They're a little dirty. You know, like sand or something in there, like dried clay. I don't know. I'm assuming they're for like hiking and I don't know. Vivo Barefoot patented. That's all it says. So I'll have to do some research on these. But overall, they're not bad. They just need to be cleaned. So yeah, pretty basic.
Have those been worked?
All right, we got some crazy boots here. These are Polo Ralph Lauren boots. They're pretty dirty, but it's like that rubber, like hunter boot material, so I'm assuming it will come off. I know nothing about these. I don't know if they're men's or women's. I'm assuming women's, but they're like rain boot material. So I'll have to do some research on these. I mean, Polo Ralph Lauren, still a decent brand, so should be able to pull something out of them. There's some scuffs on them, but it's okay. Next up, we got a pair of Reeboks. These are just basic Reebok, like athletic shoes. I would say very similar in style to like Nike Presto or something like that. You know, lightweight. I'll have to look them up by the model number. I'm not familiar with this one specifically. Looks like there was an inside price tag that's kind of worn or faded. There's some wear on the bottom, but I mean, again, just probably a store filler, bread and butter shoe. 25, 30 bucks maybe. All right, these are Ralph Lauren Rugby is what it says on them. And there's like this little RLFC. I don't know if that's like, you know, a club or something like that, but they say Rugby on the back right there, Ralph Lauren Rugby. So I guess these have potential. They kind of have that Converse style shoe to them. So we'll see what these are worth. Uh-oh, this is the Joey special. Shout out Joey Bada Bing 22. It's a pair of Skechers Shape Ups. Let's do the bend test right now and see how we're looking. I can't even bend them. They're like hard as a rock. Surprisingly, the foam though, there's no cracks on the foam, but like on the actual shoe itself, it's definitely got some cracking, which I don't know if that means they're gonna fall apart. I may or may not even list these. The Shape Up, like the foam part, is very, very firm. And I mean, there's good tread on the bottom. I don't know about these white with yellow laces though. I mean, it's possible. There's the original insoles in them. So let me know in the comments section what I should do with these. Should I list them or throw them away? Put it in the comment section down below.
Yeah, these are really rough. I
have not had the best luck with Shape Ups recently, but I have sold plenty of them in the past without returns. It's just I don't know if it's worth the risk anymore. All right, so that's going to be the first box. All right, from this next box, first up we got another pair of Ferragamos. These are actually women's flats. Quite a bit of wear on the bottom, but I mean, Ferragamo is Ferragamo. These probably have a really good sell-through rate. They say made in Italy on them, so I would assume they are authentic, but I don't know how to authenticate these types of shoes. Hopefully they're real though, and the graphic, like the design on the insole, looks exactly like the other pair. So I think we'll be good. That's a good start. All right, looks like we got some Ugg brand like slip-on clogs, I guess you could call them. Don't know much about these. I'm only familiar really with the Ugg Boots. They look pretty clean though, and there's like a little zipper right here. So we should do okay with these. I think that these are definitely worth the $7. I probably would have picked these up in the thrift store because they're very clean. So I'm happy with those.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we got a pair of Jordans here. I'm not familiar with these ones. I don't know if they're like the ones or what. So we're going to do a quick look up on these ones. These are Air Jordan 1 Mid Black and Red Metallic Gold Game Royals. Or red and gold Olympics. Comps are looking pretty good. I'll throw up a screenshot for you guys so you can see. Let me go to the solds here and get a screenshot. Comps look great on these. Mine are size 9, and overall I'd say probably like an 8 out of 10 condition. A little bit of damage, a little bit of wear, but nothing crazy for Jordans right here. I would say these could possibly sell for about 90 bucks. We'll just grab these ones right on top. Looks like we got some Vans right here. These are Easy Bread and Butters. It's almost like that Timberland boot colorway with the bigger, thicker laces. This is probably a $40 shoe all day. Very clean, excellent condition. Super happy with these.
Here they are.
All right, I have no idea what these are.
Yeah.
These, to me, they say Air on them. So I'm assuming these are just like a no brand.
Air slip-on Nikes?
I don't think they're Nikes. I think this is just a cheap, like, no brand, nothing type of slipper, but I guess, oh, you know what? Nope, there is a Nike right there. Look at that.
And look on the bottom.
Yeah, these did not look like Nikes at first, but...
Nike slip-on?
Okay, these are Nike slip-ons. I have never seen these before. Oh, there sure is a tag right there. I didn't see it on the other one, but...
I told you that it was Nike slip-ons.
Yeah, so I don't know anything about these, but they're Nike, so that's a little bit more promising. All right, looks like we got a pair of probably women's Cole Haans, maybe men's, just a really small size then. No, women's 7.5B Lunar Grand. Cole Haan Lunar Grand, overall good condition. Cole Haan is a great brand to sell. Nice bread and butter piece.
We might have another pair of Jordans coming up.
Yep. These are some Jordans. I don't know which model, but they look pretty clean.
Yeah.
And not much to say here. 6Y, so it would be a women's 7.5. There's a little bit of the thread, like,
Blech.
coming off of the shoe there. So,
Spiderweb?
kind of. Decent tread still left on the bottom. I'm happy with those.
Yeah.
We got some Keens. These are pretty dirty, lots of clay on the bottom, but that's okay. I can clean that off. These are missing the insoles, and I don't know which model these are specifically, but if they're a waterproof, they are Keen Dry waterproof. They should still do pretty well.
Rainbows?
All right, we got some Nike Flyknit racers. I just sold a pair of these recently for I think 60 or 70 bucks, so I know these will do well. Great tread on the bottom still. Very, very lightweight. I can ship these first class all day, so that's a great pickup. We got a very small size of Rockports. This is probably just kind of one of the, in my opinion, a throwaway shoe. Vibram bottom though, I don't know, maybe they're worth listing. I'll have to do a little more research. They're kind of like Sperry, like boat shoe style. Nothing crazy there. Probably would pass those up at a thrift store. But next, looks like we got another pair of possible Doc Martens here. Yes, we do have another pair of Docs. And these are like slip-ons, leather slip-ons right here. And these are in much better condition than the last ones. These are a US 9, which is a great size, women's 10, men's 9. So these should do pretty well. These are Birkenstocks, great pickup right here. So far the box is looking very promising. I can get over the one bad Gucci shoe because the rest of this box is looking really good. So great Birkenstocks. The model's going to be a little hard to read on these because they are pretty worn. But I might have to do research. I think it's a 38. But good tread still. Birkenstocks are a great bolo. I would always pay $7.50 for those. Looks like we got a pair of not Danskos, These are, well, maybe, hold on. Are these Danskos or Skechers? These are Sanitas, not Danskos, but they have Skechers Relaxed Fit Memory Foam insoles. But underneath the insole, there's like damage from the original insole. So these Skechers Memory Foams are obviously in there for specific reasons. But these types of clogs for like nurses and stuff sell very fast, great colorway. They need to be cleaned up a little bit, but no heel drag, so another great pickup. Looks like we got some Skechers. These might be some type of like trail walking Skechers.
Which brand is it?
Skechers.
Skechers?
Yeah. So we got some Skechers right here. I've never seen this model before. They're like these little clasps that look like you tighten and hook together or something. I don't know. So if you've ever seen those types of laces, clasps, let me know in the comment section. I've never seen those, but they look like they're in great condition, almost like they've never been worn on the bottom. So I'll have to do more research on those. All right, we got a second pair of Nike Flyknit racers. Great colorway, very good condition on the bottom. This is an all-day pickup. Again, doesn't look like there's any rips or tears or damage. These are very clean. The insoles are like mint. So yeah, this is an all-day cop for me.
Let's see.
I'll grab these ones next, and then you can pick the next pair. We got a big size Vans right here. These are Thrasher, maybe. Yeah, these are the Vans Thrasher collab. These are really big. Maybe a size 13. Okay, they're not as big as I thought, but they look big. I don't know why. They're like bigger than my face. Vans Thrasher, size 13s. The Thrasher stuff has a huge following, so these could be really good. Very good tread, barely any heel drag on them, and super clean. They need no work, and that's what I'm liking about this box, is a lot of these shoes don't need to be cleaned at all. So we're doing pretty good. Got a pair of older Nikes. These are Nike Canteras. I've never heard of that, so we'll have to do some research. These are Air Canteras. These could be really good or they could be really bad. I don't know. Let's see. There's a date on here. 2004. So these are pretty old. I mean, they're almost 20 years old. Air Cantera. Again, let me know in the comment section if you've heard of these. There's a couple listed for like 20 to 30 bucks. So still a solid pickup. I mean, I feel like someone who had this shoe in the past might still pick it up if their old ones are worn out.
Wow. Boy, I almost fell in that whole box.
Asher's going to be dumpster diving like flip the world in this box. We got a pair of Adidas Campus, like the Superstar, 3-stripe, pink, kind of fuzzy. A little dirty on the sides right there, but no big deal. A little bit of heel drag, nothing crazy. This is a big size though. This is a US 10.5 male, so I guess it's not that bad. I just don't know many men that wear pink Adidas, but there's a buyer out there for everything.
Let's get these.
All right, we got another pair of Ferragamos. That is a great sign. Yeah, these look like they are in pretty good condition. Ferragamos, potentially 50 to 100 bucks. I'll take that all day.
Wow. Wow.
All right, we got another pair of Nike Jordan, Nike SB Dinosaur Juniors. I don't know what these are, but I mean, they're in good condition, and they say Salazar, Nike SB Salazar. So I'm not familiar with that. Sorry guys, I'm not a major sneakerhead. The tag is a little older. Let's pull this one up real quick and see. It's Nike SB Zoom Omar Salazar Dinosaur Jr. Dunks. And there's only one listed for $250. So, but one listing doesn't tell me much, and there's no solds of this exact model. So I'm gonna have to do some research. It says Dinosaur Jr. there, and then there's like a little graphic right there of the guy, you know, doing this. Peace money. But so these could have potential. I'm gonna put these to the side, do a little bit more research on those. But one active listing for 250 bucks could be promising. All right, we got a pair of Ugg Boots. These are really easy to identify. There are fakes out there, which I can't tell you the difference, but this tag looks okay to me. These are a women's 6. Don't tell my wife. She might want to keep them. Just kidding. If she wants them, she can have them. But There's a little bit of damage like on this toe box. I guess you could call it like discoloration or something, but other than that, they look like they're in good shape. Uggs are an easy, probably $40 to $45 seller. All right, looks like we got another pair of Vans. Now these are probably a special edition Van because they've got like the pinstripe lining and they're leather with the blue stripe. So they're in really good condition though. They need a little bit of love from a magic eraser, but probably a $40 to $50 shoe, honestly. These Vans are crazy. All right, Asher's diving in the box now, so.
Now I can get the deep ones.
All right, looks like we got, these say made in Italy. So these say Giuseppe Zanotti. Giuseppe Zanotti. This might be a designer shoe. Giuseppe Zanotti. I don't know anything about these. If you do, let me know in the comments section. There's a little signature there, and they say made in Italy on the bottom. So they're a little dirty, but they could have potential. So they're in clean condition, other than like some scuffing that can be cleaned off with a magic eraser.
Yeah.
All right, these look nice. These are look like a special edition New Balance, almost like Hoka's. I thought these were Hoka's for a second, but these are New Balance Fresh Foams. They say New York City Marathon on them. So we got special edition marathon shoes with the original insoles in them. They say 2019, and then they've got like the little bridge on them. These shoes could be worth a lot of money. These types of shoes that are for very special events can sell very high because people either ran in that marathon or, you know, collect them. So we're gonna look these ones up real quick on camera and see what we can find. So looks like really good comps. There's two listed, both over $100. One for $129.99 brand new and one for $109.99 brand new. These are definitely not brand new. Let's go to the solds. There's plenty of them, and they are all over $100 with the best offer accepted, but they're all brand new. So, I mean, used easily over $50 though. If they're selling brand new for $100, I think this is great. And yeah, this is a great pair from this box. Very happy with those. Okay, looks like we got some London Fog, like winter snow boots. About the limest, greenest, brightest shoe you can get. London Fog is not crazy, especially for shoes. Maybe like this is probably a Burlington find or something like that. No major damage though, so I mean, they could still sell. But yeah, pretty crazy. They match my shirt. All right, I saw these in the pictures and I did not know what they were. So I'm very curious to see. They say on the tongue, let's check this out. These say Camper Together Bernhard Wilhelm. Bernhard Wilhelm Training. Shout out Tommy Bernhard. Are these your shoes? They're very heavy. But check these out, guys. They are very interesting. I will throw some screenshots up as I'm looking these up. Bernhard Wilhelm has great comps. This is a new to me brand. I've never heard of this brand, but I mean, 49, 89, 65, 50, 200 for the same colorway, but the high top. They call them Himalayan boots. The same shoe in a different colorway, sold for 85 plus shipping. So yeah, that is great. It looks like we got another pair of Ugg boots. These ones are way bigger, but we got the big Ugg logo on the bottom. You don't see it like that usually.
Pretty heavy.
Very nice condition, black, simple. Happy with those. All right, we got some women's Keens, like not clogs, but like those kind of sandal-ish type shoes. Very good condition. Keen is a great brand, so should be able to make some money there.
Got Nikes.
All right, we got some Nike Wild Trails. Nothing crazy here, but they're in very good condition, size 12.5. Should be able to make some money on these. These aren't like a super desirable model of Nike from my experience, but they're in very good condition. They need no cleaning whatsoever. I can take pictures and list these right away.
Where is the other of?
We got an LL Bean boot. That's great. I love LL Bean. You're probably sitting on it. Yep, right there. I call these the Renzi Special. Shout out Renzi. These are great condition. They look like they've almost never been worn. There's a little bit of wear on the bottom. LL Bean, these are like the duck boots or whatever they're called. Very, very nice. Love to see these, and great size too, so very happy with those. Looks like we got a pair of Nautica dress shoes. Nothing crazy here. Very good condition. They are waterproof, like Cole Haan, you know, dress shoe style, I guess you could call them. I don't know. But good condition. Very heavy, though. All right, we got another pair of boots here. These are Palladium, another brand I've never heard of, so I'm learning stuff today, guys. Palladium boots. I'll have to do some research on these, but they look like they're in great shape. I'm very happy with this box so far. I cannot complain at all for the price point, and to not have to go out and source all these.
What kind of
Very
boots
happy.
these are?
All right, we're getting down to the wire here, guys. We got some women's boots. These are Ralph Lauren, like cheetah print, high heels. I don't do much in women's shoes, so I may try to wholesale some of these women's boots off. I don't know. I might list them. I just don't have a lot of experience with this kind of stuff. But Ralph Lauren, good condition, so can't complain about that.
These are like more boots.
All right, these have potential. I don't know if these are real or fake. If they're real, they could be worth a lot of money. These are Coach high, like way high boots. They got the original like inserts in there. I don't think these have ever been worn. These could be almost brand new without box Coach boots. So I'll have to do some research on these just by looking at them. Let me know if you guys think these are real or fake. They look very nice quality, but I just don't know much about authentication. So that being said, I will leave that to the experts when I do some research. Next up, we got some Dingo Boots. Dingo I have sold before. They're tough to find, so this is nice. They are Dingo Insulated boots right there. A little bit of wear, but nothing bad at all. These are in great shape. Size 9.5, awesome size. Yeah, easy money to make right there, Dingo Boots. All right, looks like we got some more designer sandals here, or whatever you want to call these. Again, I don't know if these are all real or fake. If they're all fake, I would be very disappointed in this box. If they're real, then I could kind of hit a little bit of a gold mine. But we got some Prada, like wedges, I guess you call them, wedge sandals, wedge flip-flops. I don't know what these are called, but they say Prada on them. They look clean. There's not really much else to identify them here. I wish I knew more about designer stuff. The little belt buckle right there says Prada on it. I don't know if that's focusing or not, but they look like they're in great condition. They say made in Italy, but I know designer stuff is faked all the time.
Dad.
Okay, these say Superga. I don't know what that means, but I've never heard of this brand either. They could be good, they could be bad. Let me know in the comment section if you've heard of these. Superga. They look kind of like Keds or Vans, like the low top ones. Nothing crazy, at least I don't know. They could be like Supreme, like rare like Supreme or something. They could be worth a lot of money. Here's the tag if you guys have never seen this either. But they look good on the bottom, so I'm not going to complain about that. And we got one more pair. Alright guys, the last pair in the box is Calvin Klein's. They are some Calvin Klein women's boots, like a little bit of a heel clog boot, I guess you could call them. I don't know, just a lace-up boot. Very good condition, nice overall. I probably would pass on Calvin Klein in a thrift store just because I don't sell a lot of them, but they're in great condition and they're in a great box. So that's going to be it, guys. That's all 53 pairs. The only pair that I'm disappointed in is those Gucci loafers, and I don't know about designer stuff anyway, so let me know in the comment section what you thought about this box. Again, I paid $7.50 a pair, times 53 pairs was, I believe, $385, $397. I think I paid, I have to go back and look, I think it was like $385 is what we agreed on for the box, I think, or $350 plus shipping. So anyway, very happy with the box. I mean, some of these brands that are new to me was awesome to learn too, like this Bernhard Wilhelm shoes are great. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Let me know down below if you thought it was a good buy. I definitely think it was. I'm not even going to complain about the one Gucci shoe because, you know, the defect rate for a 53-piece box to have one bad is like 2%, I guess you could say. It's not bad at all. Thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit a thumbs up if you like these style of videos. I know they're a little longer, but I like to share the kind of stuff that I'm buying. And considering that I did not have to go out and source any of this inventory and it came straight to me, I take all that into consideration when I'm paying for stuff. $7.50 per pair is insane for these, and I'm very happy. So, yeah, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace, money!